Hey everybody, welcome back to our interview series with the Miss Survivor Finalists. I'm Rob Cesternino, alongside Nicole Cesternino.
Hello.
Nicole, our competition is about to go to the next level.
It's getting crazy.
It's getting pretty crazy. We're going to talk today with Courtney Yates, a woman who always has plenty to say, and we will see what she has to say about the Miss Survivor competition.
Can't wait to hear it.
We are now going to welcome one of the people who is drumming up some of the most grassroots support all over Twitter and Facebook. She is a two-time Survivor player, and she is joining us now, Miss Courtney H. Yates.
Yay! Hey, Courtney.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Courtney, it is a pleasure to have you on the podcast. This is your first solo appearance on the podcast.
It's true. We are making history today.
Yes.
History in the making. I love it.
History.
And I know that we crossed a technological bridge with you. You weren't quite sure how to get this going. We got you on an iPhone, and very happy. This is almost like watching Jeff Probst on Tout.
Just like that, yeah.
It's like we're in.
Cool.
It's like we're in the interactive living room.
Well, congratulations, Courtney. We're very happy to have you accept your nomination and to start this interview.
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be considered for the title of Miss Survivor. Oh. I don't entirely know what the duties of such a title would include, but I'm sure I will fall short. So.
Now, is it true that Steven is getting a monogrammed robe made first man of Survivor? Is that true?
That's word on the street.
Well, if it is true, it's news to me. But he does like to have monograms. All of the towels here do say, SAF, like his initials. And so I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
He had those before I even knew him.
Maybe we need some monogram towels.
Oh, we'll ask Steven where he gets them.
I'll have to ask Steven. Okay. This is very exciting, and we haven't talked to you in a bit. I know you were at the 180 premiere. Did you have a movie review of your friend Coach's film?
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Total thumbs up, man.
All right.
180, a Hallmark masterpiece. I mean, I think it's going to be really big this awards season. In fact.
Wow. Coach was snubbed by the Academy.
He's always snubbed, from what I hear.
he was. Yeah, he was snubbed. Were you disappointed to see Coach not come away with the prize money back in December?
I love Sophie, and I think she's fantastic. But I was rooting for Coach. I put all my money on him in the pool. I was excited for him, but you know what? I think it was a good victory for him anyway. I feel like he really showed his good side,
A moral victory.
Yes.
Yeah, and just like moral coach victory. So I was proud of him.
If you can get Courtney to say some good things about you, I think
then you're the winner.
That's the moral victory right there.
Coach is my bandmate. He's very special to me. Okay.
You guys have a special bond.
Will there be a Dragons reunion anytime in the near future?
If his movie career allows such a thing, perhaps. But I'm not going to impose on such a busy man.
Yeah, he's like Taylor Swift.
But so not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he has a perfume coming out. That would be pretty awesome.
Oh,
Why doesn't Coach have a perfume coming out?
Dragon's Blood.
All right, so are you ready?
All right, let's dive right into this.
All right, enough of this banter. Now it's time to get into the formal part of the interview.
We're getting to the business.
All right, world peace. Here we go.
You have to do the wave, too.
Yes. All right, here we go. Courtney, why should you be crowned Miss Survivor?
I have no good reason that I should be Miss Survivor. Sorry.
Well, the fans disagree. They think that you should be. They voted you in, so at least for the fans.
I guess, because it would be funny, and because the other girls really kind of want it, I think, and so why not, ruin someone else's dream?
That's a good reason.
Okay. Fair enough.
It is fair enough. Okay, so next question. Miss Survivor is a very special role, special thing to have. What talent can you bring to the table as Miss Survivor?
Well, what are the parameters of being Miss Survivor? I must say I don't know a whole lot about this award,
well,
and so
it's kind of a no holds barred.
It's very open-ended.
Okay.
whatever duties, I think it's really going to depend on who ends up winning the award, because I could see it going certain ways where people may take the trophy or the sash and the crown, and then we never see this person again. Or
so is there in fact a sash and a crown?
Yes,
oh yeah,
yes there is.
Oh yes there is.
Or I could see somebody embracing it and running with it, and upholding all of the behavior becoming of a Miss Survivor. Appearing.
And so what is that? What would that be? Like various appearances at like Roy Rogers' Walmart across the nation?
Is there still Roy Rogers?
I love a good Walmart visit.
Outbacks.
So I think I'd be pretty ace at that.
Yeah. You go to Outbacks. There's screenings of Jack and Jill and Gulliver's Travels that you have to attend. Yes. All sorts of things.
Well, I guess I could certainly show up at certain, Middle America style places and actually enjoy myself. I like a nice drive-through and, terrible goods stores. So I would be happy to fulfill all of the duties asked of me as Miss Survivor. Okay. And, I think I would look good in a sash.
I agree. I think you'd wear the crown well, too.
There's also some talk of being serenaded by Sash, also.
And you want that.
I would love that. He's such a charming young man.
Okay. Next question. Is there anything that we don't know about your competition for Miss Survivor that you would like to tell us at this point?
About my competition for Miss Survivor?
Yes.
Well, I would say probably they all have past experiences in beauty pageants. And so I'm sort of like, I'm the candidate coming from the outside. I'm not from the beauty pageant world. I'm from the mean streets. And so I'm really the people's choice, I feel.
You're not a Washington insider.
I'm not a beauty pageant insider. I don't know anything about, hemorrhoid cream on the face. I've heard it on TV. But
it does work.
Oh, it does?
It does work. I did it before the wedding.
Oh, that's adorable.
I wouldn't have told you that.
Well, but so I feel like I'm the sort of outside candidate.
So are you saying that Courtney Yates is to the Miss Survivor competition as Rupert Boneham is to Indiana politics?
Oh, careful with this answer.
Whoa. Back up. I would not go that far. Please. I cannot aspire to such greatness, but in my own small way, perhaps.
Okay.
You never want to be compared to Rupert.
No.
Well, that's a losing battle. I mean, you're never going to come out on top. Look at that.
He's going to come up short.
Rupert 2012 is picking up a lot of momentum.
He is, yes.
How could it not? Tied up new, red, white, and blue. Come on.
Obviously.
How could it not? Okay, so the next part of this interview, we involve the fans in everything that we're doing with the Miss Survivor competition. So we asked the people who are on the Rob Has a Podcast Facebook fan page to submit some questions for you, and we have a list of 5 questions. We also got a question from Steven that wanted to know, what do you want to order for dinner tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking Chinese.
Oh, that sounds good.
That is good.
Delish.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll let them know.
Thank you.
We'll pass along the message.
Look at him trying to already get special treatment, busting in front of the people. Jeez.
All right. So, this is from Natalie Kuchik, okay? And Natalie writes in, besides Stefan, whose endorsement has meant the most to you and why? Now, you've received many endorsements in your campaign for Miss Survivor. Whose endorsement has meant the most and why?
Each and every endorsement has been special to me because I didn't really expect such a thing as a Miss Survivor pageant, nor did I expect the outpouring of support that I have received from all of my friends on Twitter. And so, I think I think Steven's endorsement was good because he's not, I know that we date, but he's not a guaranteed vote. He has his own mind.
Yes, but the question is besides Stefan, Natalie writes.
Oh, Stefan. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like you're putting me on the spot. I need to look at my Twitter list.
That is exactly what this competition is about, putting people on the spot.
Keeping you on your toes.
Damn. Yes. Well,
perhaps there's just too much to choose from.
Yes.
Too many to choose from, and they're all special.
They certainly are.
I should have made a cheat sheet. Look, really.
Was it Survivor Shannon?
Oh, yes, that's right. And I did get the Shannon endorsement.
That means a lot.
I like everything Shannon does, so yes, totally.
We're fans too.
Yes.
Not me. Who's not a fan of Shannon?
In that, I pity the fool who comes out publicly against Shannon.
Yes.
Well, I pity them, but I also hope people do, because he's really funny when he has, like, a nemesis.
When he has a victim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Okay, so next question comes from Jim Keller, and he wants to know, what is the meanest thing you would like to say to a fellow survivor while still making us laugh?
I feel like this is a tough position to be in, because I feel like I'm not really that mean, and also I don't have, so... I don't think I'm mean. It's not my fault people think I'm a bitch. I'm a nice person.
You have a little spark.
I'm from the East Coast. I don't know. I don't know why I got such a reputation for being so mean. You're all misled. I'm very nice.
Okay.
All right.
So let's move on to the next question.
Okay. This is from Gary Dreslinski. Are you familiar with the game Ding, Marry, Kill?
I know that they feature it on Twitter sometimes. People tweet about it.
Yes. Okay, so Ding, Marry, Kill, but you understand the rules.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to give you 3 people. One you're going to hypothetically enter the sacrament of marriage with. One you get to murder, and the other person you are going to know in a biblical sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so here you go. This is from Gary Dreslinski. Ding, Marry, Kill for Courtney. Russell Hantz, Jean Robert, and a bad tipper. Okay?
Ooh. Let's see. I guess I would have to ding the bad tipper, because that's a rough choice between those two. And then, gosh, I would have to marry one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You know what? I guess I'd marry Jean Robert, just because that would be hilarious.
And he's got money.
Think of the photos. I mean,
those would be classic wedding pictures.
Yes. It would be really funny. And so I guess that means I could attempt to try to kill Russell, but yes. I feel like he would be very wily and not easily taken out. But yeah. I guess I would have to attempt it.
Yeah, he has 9 lives. He's like a cat.
He's like the phoenix.
He seems like he would be slippery to catch if you were trying to chase him.
He's fast. That little guy, he's a surprise around every corner. You gotta love Russell.
Okay, so Keith Dixon wants to know, can you suggest anything to people who feel they are sucking at life?
What about those people who are sucking at life? Can you help them?
What can they do?
I think they should watch a little Nate Berkus, perhaps, for a few easy tips around the house to improve your life, and then just take stock and try not to be such an asshole. That's it.
That is a great answer.
It's a very good answer. How does one know if they're sucking at life?
Oh, they know.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. It's true. All right.
You gotta put Nate Berkus on the TV.
I don't even know what that is. See?
Yeah, it's a problem.
He's like one of Oprah's minions, but there's something very appealing about his whole vibe. He's sort of above it all.
Oh, and he has great hair.
He does have great hair and good style.
Yes.
Okay, and the last question from the listeners. This is
also from Keith Dixon.
Also from Keith Dixon. An oversight. Oversight.
Maybe Keith's endorsement is the one I value the most.
Yes.
Really put the most effort, as I can see.
Okay. This is the last question might have been a little bit of a softball. This is not pulling any punches this time.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Keith Dixon writes, as a candidate and potential winner of Miss Survivor, many kids will be looking up to you. However, you have stated you do not like kids. How can you justify being Miss Survivor if you do not like kids?
Well, I would like to know which parents are allowing their children to listen to Rob Has a Podcast.
They're obviously bad parents.
So I call shenanigans on this question right off the bat.
Many parents listen as they drive their kids to school.
Which is terrible. Terrible. It's bad
and then they should refer to Nate Berkus. Refer to the previous question.
Good answer.
So these are some hefty allegations being thrown at you, Courtney. Do you, in fact, do you hate kids?
I wouldn't say I appreciate them in certain situations, such as in the airport or at a restaurant, or just outside on the street. Mm-hmm. But, if they're at home being taken care of by someone else, then that's fine.
Yes, if they're not,
and they're bathed properly.
If they're not in your general vicinity, you have no problem with them. You're indifferent.
That's correct. Yes.
That sums it up.
Yes. So you would really just like a restraining order against kids. You don't
150 feet away.
You don't hate them like on a moral level or anything like that.
No, I just, I work they just complicate matters, and
they do complicate things.
They do.
I mean, nobody wants to be on the game, but nobody says anything about it. Everyone looks at each other like, oh crap.
Yeah. Well, maybe this will help. What is the age cutoff for a kid?
Gosh, I mean, I guess at this point, like somewhere in their 30s. I mean, people.
We made the cut.
We're all in.
Well, that's a big block of support that you're cutting off. People under 30.
But I think, like she said, a lot of people think it. They're just not going to say it. So you're going to get the secret vote.
Yes, the secret vote. Okay. Courtney, any closing statements
closing argument.
Make your case to anybody on the fence?
Well, my closing statement is, for me, it is truly enough to be nominated. And I do not expect to win. And, I don't know how much free time I have to head out to Walmart's in Nebraska anyway. So I appreciate the compliment, everyone. And, happy voting.
So modest.
Yes, very, very modest. And would you consider a Miss Survivor monogrammed robe if you were to become Miss Survivor?
With a pimp stick.
Maybe a pimp goblet.
Yes.
I feel like I would want a pimp item to have more of a use.
Yes. Everybody wants a pimp goblet.
Well, I would like to ask you guys a question. What happened? What did Tyson rate in Miss Survivor rankings? I am, for one, shocked and appalled that he is not in the top 5.
While Tyson had some very vocal support, it was a very loud minority of people supporting Tyson in the Miss Survivor competition. He came in about 30th.
But that's not bad for the 400 survivors in the running.
That's true. Very good. But, I feel like we all dropped the ball as a community because I feel like there would be no better Miss Survivor than Tyson.
I agree.
Tyson would be a very good
He
Miss
would
Survivor.
wear that monogrammed robe.
I feel like he didn't campaign quite hard enough.
He didn't.
I think that,
he didn't want it.
While people wanted him, he was not out there pounding the pavement on Twitter telling people to vote for him.
But there's always next year.
There's always next year.
Well, that's good.
All right. Well, Courtney, thank you so much for doing this and submitting to our interview questions. You did an amazing job.
Fantastic.
And we wish you the best of luck in the finals.
Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't have answers prepared. I've gone in blind. I feel like I really didn't do a good job.
No, you did great. We were happy to have you.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Take care, Courtney.
Bye, Courtney.
All right, Nicole, there you have it. Courtney Yates.
Courtney Yates never disappoints.
Classic Courtney that we just witnessed. And we'll see if it's enough to make up your mind. So if you want to vote for Courtney or any of the other finalists, you're going to want to check out Rob Has a Website on Wednesday, February 8th. Check back in the evening. We're going to have a special voting kickoff show. So join us then, and you'll be able to vote all the way through the premiere of Survivor One World on Wednesday, February 15th.
Sounds fantastic.
And be sure to check out the live results show Friday, February 17th. Keep coming to robhasawebsite.com for all the details. Until then, we'll see you later.